I'm Jane Seward, a literacy consultant with ESDEC. I'm here with Michelle Rivas. Together we have created a deck called Mystery Letters. And by the very nature, I think, Michelle, of the name of the deck, it is a deck that teaches and helps students to reinforce print concepts of letters of the alphabet, letter knowledge. And so let's show them how it works. This is a rather large deck. In fact, to date, it's our largest deck. So tell them how it was created, how it got so large, actually.
Well, it was created by, there's 4 different color sorts on the frames, from ending sound.
Or ending letter.
Ending letter.
Yeah, ending letter, yeah.
Middle letter. Beginning letter. And then beginning and ending letter, from easy to more complex.
Okay. And we were intentional with putting the frames around them so teachers could pull them out the way that they, if they wanted to stay more in the simple, they could just use, the red framed, meaning only the first letter is missing out of the 3, or they could get a little bit more complex with it. Obviously, the most complex task is when you start to mix. And that's what we have done with this particular task, is we chose to get a little bit more complex with what we're going to show, and have all of them here with us in this particular sort that we created. So let's go ahead and get started and show them how it works. Actually, I already had mine turned over, but this is our first card, and I'll say it's my card because you're going to check me, and we have an alphabet chart here that we can use. So we'll put that between us, and we'll be trading off back and forth and show them how a student would want to do this. So I'm looking at card number 91, and I have 2 blanks. Now, as a student, a younger student, kindergarten, first grade student, to develop that fluency with letter names, I'm really going to have to think about this. What comes before the letter T? Once I get that one, I can probably go on with that. But, I may have to back up a few letters. So I may say R-S-T. Okay, S-T-U. So I'm going to put that down. The S and the U were the missing letters, and you might already know, or you might want to say, well, let me check.
Let me check.
Yeah.
And there's S and T and U.
So really, when you think about it, we're not going to do too many of these cards because they all follow somewhat of that same pattern. But what we're trying to do here is to increase that letter naming, letter knowledge first. Just increase letter knowledge, because how many times do you think it's going to take a student to be checking on this before, I don't have to check quite so often anymore. So it's a lot of what we call frequent distributed practice that we're making, or we're creating a task for kids to be able to do that together and work together. Again, we love the idea that we're working together as a pair on this one, but let's just for fun, so you can write something down, you do another one.
H-I, card number 8 is J.
Okay, so you're saying H-I-J. If we check H-I-J, and you're correct. So we think this is a great way for kids to work together and really increase that letter knowledge and then fluency to increase the speed with letters of the alphabet. We think it'll really help, and kids will have fun with that. So
you can find these cards at essdk.me/lit learn.